Hello again. Today I thought I'd get back into the physical cards because I realised it probably gets a bit boring me just be talking about the strategic side of it or the money side of it. So today I'm actually going to be showing my personal collection and all the cards I've built up over the years. Some are lower value cards which I've shown previously, and some are higher dollar cards which I bought quite a while ago. So I hope this is an enjoyable video. It's actually something I really look forward to looking back on in the future and seeing what I had and seeing if that's really sought after and hard to get in the future. I bet most of these cards I'll probably hang on to for the long term anyway, so hopefully I still have them in the future. But I'm gonna get straight into it. Like I mentioned, I've mentioned most of these cards in previous videos, so sorry if it's a bit repetitive, but yeah, having them all in one video hopefully shows you my kind of collection I have and what I'm trying to build. I might even mention cards I'm looking for and things that I will try and close out my collection with. I actually have certain cards in mind that I want, and after that I think I'll probably stop or stop buying as much and try and just get the best versions of the cards I want. But some of them are just so hard to come across that I'm not sure if I'll ever get them, to be honest. But yeah, I'll start with my lower value cards, and the one I have on hand, which is the lowest value I've mentioned before, but now I've properly sleeved, top loaded, and I've put like a team bag over as well. So this is the Christian Petrarca All Australian from 2014 Future Force. Yep. So this is one of his alternate rookie cards, which I mentioned in a previous video. I bought these at $1 a piece. I've actually got 8 of them. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how they came out. Now I've sleeved and top loaded all of them. They look quite schmick, I think. So yeah, it's not something that this is the kind of card that I actually would sell now or in the future. Like I said, I bought them for $1 a card. Right now, I think I could get up to $5 a card, especially because they look pretty nice in the way they're packaged and they're not in bad condition. So yeah, I think at the moment, if I could get 5, I might think about flipping them, but I think they'll probably end up being about in the $10 range, which is similar to this card right now. The next card I bought, which is the Paddy Cripps All Australian from his Future Force, that's 2013. So yeah, this card runs you about $10 at the moment, so that's kind of what I expect the Petrarca to get up to in the future. This one I probably would want to keep a bit more than the Petrarca, but the goal is to get the Paddy Cripps draft pick signature. So once I get the signature, I'll probably be letting this one go as well. The big thing for me is that I don't want to have volume of cards. I'd much rather have a lower quantity but like really high quality cards. It just makes me feel better and makes me feel like I have a cleaner collection. If that's the way, if you just accumulate too much, you just kind of dulls the value of the other cards, I think. So I don't know. But these are actually 2 new pickups. This is what led me to do this video in the first place, because I was just going to be talking about these 2 pickups themselves, but now I thought I'll just go through the whole collection. But these 2 new pickups, I actually mentioned that I was going to pick this up if it came up for a good price, and lo and behold, I actually did. About a week later, it came up, and I think I paid about $16 for it shipped, which I think is a really good price. Something you're not going to find as much in the future, I don't think. Like I said, I think Dangerfield's quite undervalued at the moment, and he just had a big game this week with the 38 touches and the goal, so I think he's back to his former self. He'll never be completely back to his best. I don't think. I think he is on the downward slope in his career, but yeah, he still has lots of good play left in him, and his prices will rise by the end of the season, I think. So this is Paddy Dangerfield's rookie card. I bought it for 16. That's probably what it's worth at the moment. It's not worth a huge amount more, maybe $20. The next one I bought with the Dangerfield is this Cyril draft rookie. Cyril, I think I have touched in the previous video as well, but I think he's extremely collectible player and very important player in the AFL in the 2000s era. Obviously part of that great Hawthorn team of the 2000s and early 10s, and just such an exciting player. As an A side, I've already mentioned it, but I really like the look of the sleeve top loader and then the team bag over the top. I think if you're looking at selling cards, this is probably the way you should present them as a buyer, because I've never actually sold a card before, but if I was, I think I'd get best price if I sold like this. And as a buyer, if I see someone taking care to present it like this, and I think that they're more trustworthy, and I'd probably trust them more for the card being good condition, be shipped properly, and yeah, everything like that, and the seller themselves to be trustworthy with the transaction. So those are my lower end kind of inserts and rookies. They're, except for the Dangerfield and Rioli, which I think are really cool cards and stuff I'll hold on to long term. The other ones, they're more bulk, and like I said, I'd much rather upgrade them to the best examples of that player. So say Petrarca, his green Future Force Sig, that's like the peak of his collecting world, I think. One just sold for like nearly $700 though, so I'm not trying to spend that much money. If it ever comes down in the future, and if he becomes a legend in the game, then I'll probably try and get that. But at the moment, I'm more than happy staying with his lower end inserts. Paddy Cripps, once his price, hopefully that drops a bit, and then I can get in with his draft pick signature. But yeah, I'm not hugely keen to spend $400 in that one as well at the moment. So the next one, this is kind of an in-between. It's not one of my really coveted cards. But it's a bit higher than the other ones I just mentioned, which is the Paddy Dangerfield Gold signature. This is out of 400. I was showing this previously on another video. Yeah, great looking card. And one of the big reasons I actually bought the Dangerfield rookie card as well is now I have the rookie, I have the gold, and I have the platinum. So having this set is pretty cool for me. That's all his rookie cards from his rookie year. So I'm almost finished that. I think the only way I could make that better is this is card 287, the gold one. My platinum is actually, if you can see that, my platinum is actually number 35, his Geelong jumper number. So if I could ever get a 35 in the gold, I would be over the moon. But the prices of that will probably be huge. So I'm not sure that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, on to the next cards, which are the more higher end things. As I mentioned, we've got the Paddy Dangerfield. I put my higher end cards in one touches, just because I think that it looks better, and also for keeping the cards safe. It's got UV protection, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the Dangerfield Sig out of 100, the draft pick signature. And as you can see, number 35, if it just catches the light. But yeah, this is probably my most coveted card. It's something that I'll hang on to for a long time. I really think this is Dangerfield's best card in the hobby, and if he's remembered how I think he will be remembered, this will be a very important card in the future. The next one, I've said before, this is my favourite ever footy card, and I think that's true, even though the Dangerfield maybe is the most coveted. This is my favourite looking footy card, just because it has that platinum kind of reflective look to it, and also yeah, the photo of Buddy Franklin. The back of it is also super sick as well. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of this card. My copy actually does have a small ding in the front. You can probably see it just there. I'm not sure how that got there or when that got there. It definitely was like that when it came to me. So yeah, I didn't really notice it. But I was so happy getting the card, I didn't really notice it. And then when I had a closer look, I saw the ding. But yeah, I love the card so much that I didn't feel like complaining to the seller or anything like that. I probably should have, looking back, but I paid a pretty good price anyway, so I can't complain too much. So that's my Buddy Franklin rookie platinum. The next card is Chris Judd's, and that's Chris Judd's rookie signature, draft pick signature. This is the gold parallel out of 225. So these aren't numbered individually, but they're out of a certain number, and this one's 225. Another extremely important card, I think, and one I was very happy to get in my collection. I paid $200 for this. I think it was like 208 maybe with shipping, or including the one touch or something, but yeah, just over 200 all up. The Franklin I paid 160, if I didn't mention that before. So the next one is Nick Rewalt. This is his draft pick signature. Yeah, this is out of 770. Like I said, I've mentioned lots of these cards before on the channel, but I think it's good to kind of see them in person and do a bit of an audit of my collection on camera. So yeah, another very important card. I paid $80 for this. I actually bought this locally. It's the only card I've bought from a local card store, and I think it was a pretty good price, $80. Now this is a card I've seen pop up again, but I'm not huge on getting a double of this card. I wanted it because I think he's a very significant player, but I don't want it enough to get multiples. Now if a Lance Franklin or a Dangerfield card came up, I'd definitely be happy to get doubles of that. But this one, not so much. And the last card, this is actually a bit lower in the standings than the rest of them, but just a card that I thought was extremely undervalued, is the Travis Boak draft pick signature. Now this, I love the port colours in general. The teal looks great on clothing or memorabilia, or cards in this case, but yeah, this one's out of 450, number 415. I actually bought this shipped to my door for $50, which I think is an absolute steal if I wanted to flip it, and I probably will flip it because although he's a legend of port, I wouldn't say he's like an AFL-wide legend at the moment. I'll probably keep it until he retires or until he does something huge like wins a premiership or wins a Brownlow, whereas his price, his card price is going to go up a lot. But yeah, I'll probably keep it until that time, but this is probably not as long-term hold as the other people in my collection. But I do love this card, and I think I saw one sell for over $100 on eBay, and that's probably more what I think the price should be rather than 50. Anyway, that is my collection. The other two, which I'll put photos if I can get them, but the other couple of things I have is a case of 2013 Future Force, which I bought now probably about 5 years ago now, 4 years ago. Bought that for $850. Yeah, it's probably gone up in price a bit now, especially because that's where the Bontempelli Gold Future Force SIG is, which is just growing in price steadily. And if he wins the Brownlow this year, I think it might go over $1,000. That's kind of a prediction I have. I really think that's the next card to blow, similar to the Dusty, because Bontempelli is probably the second biggest name in the AFL at the moment, behind Dusty, I'd say. You could definitely argue Petrarca, but yeah, without getting into it too much, he's definitely in that upper echelon, and if he wins the premiership this year and wins the Brownlow, he'll just boom in popularity and significance in the card world. So yeah, I've got that case of 2013 Future Force, and I've also got 2 boxes of 2010 Select Prestige, which is the set which includes the Dustin Martin draft pick signature. I've done videos on that before as well. I think that's was a very undervalued set. I bought my boxes at $226 a piece, including shipping. Now on eBay, they're going for like $300. So it has risen quite a lot, even since I made my video a couple months ago. I think I said it was $280 at that point, and now it's about $300. So it is rising a lot, and I'm not sure I'd buy at that price, but if I got the opportunity to buy in at, say, $250, I'd definitely be looking at that. So those are my sealed box collections. So I've got, yeah, the singles and the sealed, and I might have a few graded cards on the way as well, so you have to wait and see when they come back, but I'm kind of looking forward to that. I've got Dustin Martin rookie cards, and I've got Gary Ablett rookie card on the way for grading. So that's a bit of a sneak peek. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.